Welcome back to another edition of Memes and Dreams podcast.
What the fuck, man? I was gonna say and dreams.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Welcome back to another edition of Memes
And dreams.
podcast. We are coming to you live from Austin, Texas, and it's already hot as balls here. My name's Jason, and with me is my co-host Adam.
What up?
And we got a lot in store for y'all today. We're going to be talking about the finals, the NBA finals, the Drake and Pusha beef, and then Adam's gonna go pretty hard into Kanye. And we went to a Kendrick Lamar concert a couple weeks ago. We're gonna talk about that, talk a little movies, Solo and Deadpool 2, and then what we've been up to. So let's go ahead and get started with the NBA finals. Warriors are up 3-0 right now. Game 4 is tomorrow, and it's probably going to be an elimination game. Let's see what all has been going on. Draymond has been talking a lot of shit to Tristan Thompson. Let's see. KD killed it in Game 3. Had 43 points, I believe, and had a dagger three-pointer with like 40 seconds left to push the lead up to 6. Let's see. What else has been going on? LeBron's been carrying his whole team again. No surprise there. And let's see.
Actually, now that I think about it, we can hit up our meme of the week since you mentioned LeBron.
Let's go ahead and do that.
So the meme of the week we're going to be discussing for just a bit here is the it's in Game 2, right towards the end before they went into overtime when J.R. Smith got the rebound off of a second free throw and actually, with like a couple seconds left, dribbled it back up court instead of taking the shot or going in for it. And so the meme that sparked out of that was LeBron James looking at J.R. Smith with his hands out like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Jason, thoughts?
Yeah, that's one of the all-time memes right now. LeBron, just his face, it's total
It's so
like anger.
priceless. It's
He's
perfect
like,
LeBron.
"Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, I scored like a bajillion points for y'all tonight, and this is how you fucking repay me?"
Motherfucker, let me carry.
Yeah. Like, he's like, and it's just typical J.R. Smith fashion. Like, this isn't the first time he's done this.
What?
There's been times where he forgot he was actually playing a game and let up a basket, like, because he went over to like shake a dude's hand and the other team on the bench. Like, he went out of the game to do that. And like, so
What's he smoking?
Yeah, something good.
Something great.
Yeah, on that Henyak.
What's he on? Yeah, so that's pretty solid meme there. Let's see here.
Talking about NBA, it's not the finals. The team that got eliminated in the Western Conference Finals. James Harden.
Rockets did better than Cavs are doing right now.
Yeah.
You gotta give me that.
Yeah,
you have to.
Went 7. It was a nice hard series. So that.
Missed a shitload of threes, no big deal. Whatever.
Yeah, missed 27 straight threes at one point.
Well, no one's counting.
I'm pretty sure the record books are counting.
I'm not counting.
So that brings me to ask a recurring segment that we have here, and that is, what is in James Harden's beard?
What is in that beard? I actually have a theory of what's in there.
Tell me.
Drake's son.
Oh.
Ouch. And that will lead us
ouch.
into the transition of the current beef that is pretty much taken over the rap game right now.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
So Drake and
Shook up
Pusha
the
T.
rap world.
Here are my thoughts on this. Here are my thoughts. I think that, hip hop was really when it was in its prime, right after conception, when it was really just popping off. It was really all about beef. It was about diss tracks. It was about rap battles. It was about trying to figure out who was like the king,
Like
right? Top
Biggie
down.
versus Tupac. Like
That's exactly
East Coast versus West Coast.
Right. And like, granted, it's a different time, so I don't want to make the direct comparison, but I feel like Biggie and Tupac, that's when everyone was talking about it. It was a pop culture thing more than just a hip hop thing. because it was big. It was heavy hitters going back and forth. And so, you have this Drake and Pusha T beef. And granted, Pusha T maybe doesn't have the popularity that Drake has, but the thing that makes it so special is that Pusha has, like, the experience. He's been in the game for a long time. Back when he was in Clips, like, he's been a rapper for a long time. And he was a rapper right when all of that kind of like the rap battle culture, I'll say, started to die off a little bit. So that's really when he got on the scene in the early aughts.
Did he used to sell drugs? I'm not sure.
He sold drugs.
Oh, wow.
He sold some drugs.
Never would have guessed it.
Yeah, I sold drugs.
Yeah.
I didn't sell drugs. Pusha. He pushed drugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, to see, like, because think about this. Drake is he's a peacetime rapper. He's the safe bet.
Yeah,
He's
like you can always rely on him to drop good songs.
Right. And when you look at, like, his album records, they've all been very successful. He's never really seen anything.
Even his first diss track with Meek Mill, like, that almost won a Grammy.
He dominated Meek.
Yeah, like, he made Meek Mill into a fucking joke
And
until he went to prison and got his credit back.
Also, something to keep in mind is, like, his album, the one album he had that, like, didn't do good, right? Like, in comparison, was Views.
Yeah.
And that still broke a shitload of streaming records. It was one of the first, like, hip-hop albums that really, like, reached that point in streams, which is a new metric at that point for Billboard and all the other people measuring. So Drake's seen a lot of success, and he also won the Meek, like, the Drake and Meek thing was, like, it was kind of like, all right, cool, yeah. I mean, you could do that because Meek hadn't really been established as, like, a heavy hitter. He's a great rapper, don't get me wrong, but not like a heavy hitter in the sense of like the success that Drake has. He didn't really parallel that, which I think allowed Drake to really just kind of hit it home with that and get that much more, like, thrown off whenever Push hit him with the Life of Adidon.
Yeah, that, like, I listened to that on the train ride home and I was shook. Like, I was
Shook
like,
it.
did this really just fucking happen?
That
like,
was insane.
I have to tell somebody about this right now.
Dude, I was doing Google searches. I was on, like, Rap Genius. I was doing research.
Like,
I was checking out books from the library.
Yeah.
This was insane.
Nobody has come after Drake like that before, and it's something we had never seen, so we didn't know. We were shocked.
Got bodied.
Like, yeah.
Like,
It was one of the craziest things I've heard this year.
yeah.
I know last podcast we talked about our, like, top favorite albums.
Mhm.
Like, this one, if
Scorpion better come correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to. It has to be, because now all eyes are on Drake, and there's no response.
Yeah.
He, like, posted a thing on Instagram.
Yeah,
that
he
was
posted, like, an explanation for the blackface photo, and that was it. Like,
so, speaking of which, on the beef, Kanye went out and pretty much just settled it. He, like, closed it out. He was just like, all right, cool. I mean, which it was kind of like in a discreet way saying, like, yeah, Push won, so we'll finish it right there. We'll put a period on the sentence for this one. And so I think that's pretty cool that, like, I think it's cool because I'm a huge Kanye fan. So I'm it's cool to see, like, kind of like someone at his level come in and be like, all right, kids, stop fighting. Like, this is, like, he just comes in like, cool, this is settled. And really, until we see Scorpion, which we'll probably discuss in another episode of Memes and Dreams, it's until we see that, I'm calling it. He won.
Yeah.
Push won.
Without a doubt, yeah.
Speaking of Kanye, we are in the midst of a historic time. We are in between his 2 album releases. So we are post Ye, which, amazing. I'll get to that in a second. And we're about to, tonight, actually, at midnight,
Oh, is that when?
Kids See Ghosts. Kanye and
shit.
Kid Cudi are releasing the collab album.
Nice.
So here's what I'll say about Ye. And I'll try and keep it. I know we have, like, a time frame, so I'm not going to, like, as much as I want to, I'm not going to go off too much, but I will say this. Ye was really, when listening to it, it really was a compilation of all of his work. And with each album that Kanye does, he does something a little different. He pushes the boundaries a little more with what hip hop can be, right? What you can sample, what features you can have, and the way that a song can be structured. That's not just verse, chorus, intro, outro, whatever. It's different, and I felt that. I think this album really it really hit deep because you can really see, like, he invites you into his mind, and he does that for 7 songs. And so I think it was an incredible success. I love the album cover way more than Pablo. Thank God we have a good album cover now.
Yeah, that was a really cool album. Like, I heard he took that, like, on the way to Wyoming.
On the way, to a listening party.
Yeah.
He took a picture and was like, I'm going to make that my album cover.
That's...
For the album that's releasing in a couple hours.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And I will say this, the top charts, and I've never seen another album do this. So when you look at the top singles, or top, like, songs, every single one of his songs he's got 7 songs. It occupies the full 7. I think on Spotify as well as iTunes.
Yeah.
Uninterrupted. There's no other songs in between. It's literally the full album at the beginning of the songs charts, and then of course, like, at the album chart, the album's number 1. V.
Yeah.
He killed it.
Yeah.
I think he killed it.
And I will say this: at first, I was giving him crap for only releasing 7 songs. I was like, really? Like, we've waited like a year and a half, and you've been hyping the shit out of this the whole fucking time, and you released 7 songs.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? But then I listened to it, and I was like, okay, like, I'd rather have 7 great quality songs than like an 18-song album
where you only listen to like 7 songs.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
a good length. It's only like 20-something minutes, but I mean, I think that's fine. Same with the Pusha album. Like, Pusha, every song, that's great.
Daytona?
Yeah, Daytona, like...
Yuck. Yeah, Daytona. Yeah. Ooh, Daytona. I forgot about Daytona.
Yeah. Which Kanye produced also.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't get about that is he spent $85,000 on the album cover of Whitney Houston's, like, bathroom when she died. Like, that's a little much. Like, I get you're trying to push the drug thing and everything, but...
It's deep.
Come on now. I'm sure you got a budget.
Mm-hmm. R.I.P. J. Cole, K.O.D. What even is that anymore?
Yeah,
I forgot that was an album.
Like, the only time I've heard that in the last couple weeks has been, like, during the NBA, like...
the promos?
Yeah, the promos.
So many promos.
It's all motivate.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only time I've heard K.O.D. in the last couple weeks.
Not to mention also A$AP Rocky. Damn, dude. I really... Like, that was the worst timing to drop that album.
Yeah, like, right, he should have waited a couple weeks.
He should have waited.
Yeah.
Maybe close the summer out with it.
Yeah.
So... yeah. Yeah, yay. Those are my thoughts on... Those are my nutshell, my quick
spark
thoughts.
Notes.
My spark notes on yay.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Let's talk Kendrick.
Kendrick, yeah.
While we're on the subject.
So we went to a Kendrick Lamar show a couple weeks ago here in Austin, and there was a shitload of people there first.
Oh, but it was lit. It was at the Circuit of the Americas arena, right?
And we had lawn seats, so we were a little bit farther back, but we still had like a good view of that. We were like right in the middle.
Even with lawn seats, yeah.
Yeah.
We squeezed our way up to the front, because, like, whatever. It's a bunch of, like, a lot of them were like 14-year-old, 15-year-old kids.
Yeah.
So when we, like, they're not gonna.
We're
say
just
shit,
like,
and
get the
we
fuck out of the way.
Yeah. We're like, all right, cool. We have, like, big boy jobs and responsibilities.
Yeah.
Fuck off. So we just made our way up to the front, and we were at the very front of the lawn.
Yeah.
Like,
and like
on the
right
ledge.
in the middle of the stage, so we had a good view of everything.
It was like straight in front of him.
Yeah. And then I remember, like, right before, like, he came on, I was like, wouldn't it be awesome? Like, he's just like, I got.
That's exactly what we're talking about. As he opens with DNA.
Yeah. And like a girl in front of us was like, there's no way he's doing that. Like, I looked at the set list, like, he's coming out to something else.
Oh my god, he's not gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. And then, like, 5 minutes later, stage goes black, and then all you hear is, I got, and like, the whole fucking crowd went crazy.
Everyone went crazy. The screens went on. It was a double screen layout. So it was like the stage, a wide screen on the bottom half, and then a wide screen on the top half. He pops up, and he's in the middle of both. Yeah. Not on the stage, which was fucking insane.
Yeah, he was on, like, some kind of platform, like, in between the screens.
Do you remember that one girl that was talking the whole time?
Yeah.
Like during the songs.
She was like this older girl that was hanging out with the high schoolers.
Yep.
And telling them, "Oh my God, just wait! Like,
let me tell you,
I have so much wisdom for you.
Let me tell you, life. All right, you gotta enjoy it.
Yeah.
This bitch was on she was on one.
Yeah.
And she was just like
she was super fucking annoying because she talked during the whole concert.
Every single song.
Like, shut up! You're here for a fucking reason. You're not here to fucking talk to people. You're here to watch a goddamn show. Fucking watch it. Sorry, that's like one of my pet peeves.
Tell us how you really feel. She started talking during like SZA, and SZA's good. Like I haven't spent a lot of time with her album, but like, God, great performance from her.
She has a good voice,
Yeah.
and like we got lucky because a couple shows after ours, like
She dropped out of the tour.
Yeah, like she messed up her vocal cords, so she's gonna have to like rehab those for a while. So lucky we got that.
Yeah.
And that's actually happened to me before. I saw one of Brian Johnson's last AC/DC shows like a couple years ago, like 2 shows after I saw it, and they were like my number 1 band to see forever. Like I'd always wanted to see them. And then a couple shows after my concert, he like drops out of the tour because of his vocal cords. So that's the second time that's happened. So if you're coming to Austin, you might want to watch out if I'm coming to the show. Make sure you have your vocal cords ready.
That's the PSA for everybody for me. Oh, then let's make sure for Jason.
Yeah.
Let's make sure that the fucking. Well, you know who I've been seeing a lot lately when it comes to just entertainment in general, not even just music.
Who's that?
Childish Gambino.
Yeah, he's
and
been
Donald
everywhere.
Glover. Can we talk for a second about how he was both the featured actor
on SNL
and the musical performance?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's fucking cool.
Like,
that's
I wonder
an
how he
achievement.
introduced himself. Because like the host is supposed to introduce the musical guest.
And he played This Is America, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So he's been killing it, just everywhere, just in general. And it's interesting to see him from where he was in like Community, and even before that when he was just like a mixtape rapper.
Yeah.
And like he wrote for 30 Rock, and now, he's on.
He was in a Star Wars movie.
He was in a Star Wars movie.
Big.
He was Lando.
Yeah.
Fucking Calrissian.
And he killed it as it.
So yeah, Solo. Okay. So
I loved the movie.
I liked it so much.
There's a lot of people out there that didn't like it, and I don't get how. Like, what all were you expecting Harrison Ford to come out or something?
Yeah, like oh hey, I'm not dead.
Right.
Spoilers for it's been long enough.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen like the Force Awakens, get your life together.
Yeah.
Please. Solo. I thought Solo was great. I don't think it deserves the reviews it's been getting.
Like, I saw an article the other day that it could be the first Star Wars movie to like lose money.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Like, I don't get, like, I know a lot of people are kind of skeptical of the lead actor, but I've seen him in one other movie, and he did great. Like, just like he did great in Solo.
Yeah.
Like, so go out there and see it. All right, not a paid ad.
No plugs, but we'll take the money.
Yeah. Another great movie that we have seen this kind of beginning of summer is
Blockbuster,
Yeah.
pre-Blockbuster.
Deadpool 2. It lived up to the hype.
Yeah.
It had the same comedy as the first one.
It was such a perfect sequel.
Yeah. Like,
You don't see that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it had the same comedy as the first one, like, so they kept true to it.
Mhm.
And Ryan Reynolds is just
God damn it,
amazing.
Ryan Reynolds was so great. But like, can we just all, as a race of people, as humans, as a society, can we just agree that Ryan Reynolds is our Deadpool and then be done with it?
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You heard it first here on Memes and Dreams. So if anyone asks you, it's Ryan Reynolds, and yeah, we don't remember another Deadpool here. No other versions of the Ryan Reynolds Deadpool either, which I'll just say, see the movie. Just go see Deadpool 2 because fuck, it was good. It was so good. Oh, and then there's a surprise cameo, so just keep an eye out for that because it really is like,
Yeah.
kind of comes out of fucking nowhere, like left field. Yeah, that was really, really dope. So, let's see, what did we do over the weekend?
We got hammered like every day.
True.
Played some beer pong.
True.
Lost every game of beer pong.
Let's see, so on Saturday we went out to Rainy Street, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wowie.
which is a popular street bar here in Austin.
Yeah, for those of you not in Austin,
Yeah.
there's 6th Street. Well, there's Dirty Sixth and then West Sixth.
Which only the like tourists and
Yeah, West Sixth is more like
dirty people go to Dirty Six.
dirty people go to West Sixth is more like
It's a little bit more
more
upscale.
put together. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Rainy Street is slowly becoming kind of dirty. It's
Not
getting there.
really. I
It's getting
mean,
there. I'm gonna make it dirty. Um,
you did make it dirty.
I made it so dirty. I think we went to this bar called Eisenhower's, and like it has like there's this very small indoor area, and then like outdoor there's this little there's like a dance area. So we go out to the dance floor, and we're vibing. We're a couple drinks back, and it's summer in Texas, so like it was so hot.
It was hot and humid, and
Hot and
we were
humid, yeah.
dancing.
In the middle of like 100, 200 people.
Yeah.
We were all just dancing, and first of all, the DJ at Eisenhower's.
Yeah, I've been there a couple
Killed it.
times when she's been there, and she is an amazing DJ.
She
knows how to play the
fantastic.
hits. Gets the people going.
Gets the people going.
Yeah.
She killed it, and they played. So one of my friends, David, actually slipped her. So this is kind of funny. We're on the dance floor. We're listening to some music. David comes over. He's just like, "Hey, do you have any cash?" And I was just like, "No, why?" And he's like, "Well, if we if we
we want to request songs.
yeah, if we
have to,
slip the
give
DJ
her-
some cash, we can request like a specific song or playlist." And so I'm like, "Damn, dude, I don't." And he's like, "Fuck, I was gonna do Kanye," and I was like, "Damn it." So then, David comes over a little later on. He's like, "Dude, I just Venmo'd our DJ." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah,
Fucking technology.
I
Man.
Venmo'd her $20 to play a Kanye set, and it was."
It was lit.
I would have paid $100 for that. It
Yeah.
was so. Oh my god. She
We had
played
a little dance circle going with just a bunch of random people joining in.
randos,
Yeah.
just coming in, which is awesome. That's always a good feeling.
Yeah.
It's like that's how you know that you're.
And
Having
everybody
a good
was
time, right?
looking at us. It's like, oh, all you losers just dancing by yourselves. Like we're the ones that
We're over here
have
turning
people
up the
dancing.
yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the DJ played a bunch of Kanye hits, beautiful transition into Mercy, and then ended it with Lift Yourself with the Troll track, and it was so dope.
Yeah.
Boopity scoop. Oh my
Scoopity-doop. Yeah.
goodness. Yeah, I was having a good time. I was having a real good time with that.
Dancing your little feet off over there.
Yep. And then this girl came over.
Hmm.
She was hovering around the circle for a while.
Yeah.
And so she comes over, and she's just next to us, kind of kind of moving, kind of feeling it. And I look over and I notice that she's kind of into it. So I put my hand on her back and move her into the middle of the circle. She rolls with it, which wowie. This girl can move.
Yeah.
And she was
She could get it.
wowie. Yep. Yeah. So she she was just going off, and it was really fun. And then we
And
we found some time.
a little side note, she was there with a guy.
Oh yeah, that's
And
right.
when her and Adam started dancing together, he went to go get them drinks. And that's when she started dancing with Adam.
Get
here.
her drinks, not
Yeah.
me. This was not.
Yeah.
So I was faded on a couple levels, and we kind of broke off the circle a little bit, and she started grinding on me, which I'm like, I'm about this. I don't mind this one bit. Yeah, we're kind of vibing, and I was getting ready to make a move. Then this dude comes out of nowhere.
It was weird because we saw, we were off in the circle and we saw him come up, and he was looking for a good minute, looking around, where is she?
Where's she at?
And we were just because y'all were behind us, we were kind of blocking you, and we're just we all looked at each other in the circle, ooh, this is not good. What's
in
about
mind-
to happen?
Keep in mind, I was pretty faded.
Yeah.
Some could even say cross-faded, and he came over and had a cup of water for her. I didn't apply any context to the situation, so I was like, "Oh, dude, that's so nice. Can we share it? Like, but then like I quickly realized that not only is this guy most likely her like boyfriend or maybe like an involved friend,
Yeah.
but he also like cock-blocked me, which is a bummer.
Or you could say that you cock-block him.
Well, I guess I can say that. Luckily, I was here with my buds,
Yeah.
so I went back to the circle, and then like she came back in and
Yeah,
danced.
she came back in, and then she was asking to be danced with.
She
And
was
I'm
just
about to
proving
step
a
in.
point.
I'm about to step
Oh,
in,
no.
and then this motherfucker, my friend John, he swooped in right in front of me and started dancing with her. And I was like, "You son of a bitch! You took my dance.
Yep.
That could have been my future wife. Like,
Uh,
you took my family away from me."
That's always going to be. That's the running joke.
Yeah.
Is like that was it. That was
Yep.
your only chance.
That was my one chance
You'll
for love.
never again meet anybody that is going to be. Well, this is getting depressing
But
really quickly.
She was trying to make that dude jelly, like peanut butter and jelly.
It was
like,
obvious, yeah, because he's standing on the side eyeballing us, in the whole circle for that matter.
Yeah, and
Holding his like little sad drink,
his little water cup.
his little bitch cup.
Yeah,
And so you know what? I'm glad it happened.
yeah. Like,
I don't know why.
And
I'm just
we were
glad.
all-
Maybe he's a bad dude.
Yeah.
I automatically assume he's a terrible person.
and we were all
And
ready to
murder.
throw down, like,
Yep.
'cause he looked kind of mad.
Squad.
So
Mm.
ready to throw some fists.
Yeah. But all in all, it was good. So that was Saturday night, and then
4 hours later.
Saturday night, and then yeah, like 4 hours later, because we leave the bar.
I
Pretty
didn't get
late.
back to my place till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Gross.
Yeah, it was bad.
Ew. But so like we come back, we had Sunday brunch planned with the squad.
Yep, a
And,
couple places down from where we were at the night before.
Yeah, we went back to Rainy, which was disgusting.
Yeah, it's weird to see that place in the day.
We went to this place called Bangers, which was it's
They specialize in, it's like a sausage house.
yeah.
Like, it sounds weird, but they specialize in
It's a
sausage.
real sausage house, if you know what I'm talking about. Which I'll say this: the Bloody Mary I ordered there was fucking delicious.
Yeah,
Those
we
were
got
really good.
we got 3 of those as soon as we got there.
One of the best that I've had in my
Yeah,
time.
the only Bloody Mary I've had, so it's been the best for me.
Wow,
Yeah,
high bar.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then like I can't really speak to the food that much because it was all like pork stuff.
yeah. I had I made a mistake. I didn't get the sausage that they specialize in. I got the biscuits and gravy because I was looking for like bread because we
So
ordered
good.
mimosas.
Mimosas.
Which
What's a
is-
mimosa, Jason?
I'll tell you.
Huh.
It's a full bottle of champagne that they pour into a big ass mug, and then a small little glass of orange juice.
Little tiny spritz of orange juice.
Yeah. So we had those, and they make you order food with it. And so I was looking at, biscuits will like soak up the alcohol, and
Haha. Biscuits.
Yeah, and so like I ordered biscuits. It was alright. It just wasn't what I was looking for, I guess. Like I saw everybody else got the sausage, and it came out with like a hot dog bun. So I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I could have had that.
It looked delicious.
Yeah, and so next
And
time
it was hot. We were
Oh my
outside.
god, yeah.
And we were like getting blasted by the sun through because they put up umbrellas out there, but
It wasn't working.
it wasn't
they
working.
They make enough money. They can invest in some fucking fans.
Yeah,
Like-
let's get some fans.
Yeah.
Please. Like, get rid of the sand because no one gives a fuck that there's sand on the ground.
Yeah.
Put some fans in there and like let people just enjoy their food.
Yeah.
We were
I
dying.
was drenching. Like I already sweat a lot. I was fucking drenched in sweat when we got out of there.
I asked the waitress like multiple times, like, "Can you bring me some more napkins, please?" She's like, "Sure thing." Because me, with my head and no hair, sweat was like all the way from my forehead to my middle head, is what I call it. So it was intense. But then we hit up like another bar, and then we went to Baked Bear.
Baked Bear ice cream, which I probably shouldn't have got since I'm lactose intolerant.
Mm-hmm.
And at first I was like, fuck it. I always eat ice cream.
Gross.
And like that day I was fine. But the next day my stomach was shit. Like I had to go to work and like use the bathroom pretty much like every 15 minutes.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. So,
Ew. Yeah, because they serve ice cream and cookies and an ice cream sandwich made of cookies. So you can order and you can order 2 different cookies for it to be the top and the bottom, and then 2 different scoops of ice cream. And they're pretty healthy fucking scoops of ice
Yeah,
cream.
they're big.
So that was disgusting. It was like the first bite was great, and then when I finished it, I was like really upset with myself.
Yeah, I was mad that I finished mine.
Shame.
Because
But-
mine had, I ordered the bowl, and it had a whole big brownie on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then I had ice cream.
Ooh.
And then I had ice cream with hot fudge and Fruity Pebbles. Like, it was great, but I was like, why did I
RP.
just eat this?
Yeah. So long, your asshole.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Yeah.
So after that, God, someone like came up with the idea of like going to like make it a pool day. That was genius.
I didn't even swim.
I did, and I liked it. It was fun. I've been trying to swim more this summer. You know, it was a cool time. We grilled some venison and beef, and some dogs. We played some beer pong. We talked about life,
Yeah.
and then we watched the game.
Yep.
We all watched the game. I was swimming, just having a good time. Look at that,
Wow.
right on time. Cool.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode.
That covers just about all the topics there.
Yeah.
If not a little something extra.
We'll come back next week with some more.
Yeah. Cool.
Stay tuned for something special at the end.
What? Okay. Well, I guess that'll about do it, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much for listening to Memes,
And dreams.
and we'll catch you next week.
All right.
Bye. Memes, dreams.
And everything in between.